Hi, it's Jeff Chalmers here from discoverdouble-bass.com, and we've got a really short discussion on the topic of vibrato today. I'm joined by the classical double bass player, educator, clinician, and host of Contrabass Conversations. It's Jason Heath. Jason, thanks for joining me today.
It's great to be here, Jeff. I've had a blast here filming these courses with you and with everybody on the team here, so thanks a lot.
Well, it's been a lot of fun, and we're just wrapping up the session with just, doing a few little extras, and one of the topics that comes up all the time, like I mentioned, is vibrato. So do you have any strategies to help people get a great, warm and rich and expressive sound with vibrato?
Yeah, boy, talk about a big topic. And everybody's vibrato is a little bit different. It's kind of like your signature. So what works for me may or may not work exactly for you or for anybody else. But there are some concepts that are fairly universal, and we can touch on them. Fortunately, bass vibrato and also cello vibrato is fairly straightforward, at least compared to violin and viola vibrato with the upper string instruments. If you can think about how your hand would be set up if you were shaking a can of soda, that is essentially the feeling that we want, and maybe just a little bit of a turning of a doorknob kind of feeling. And I like to start with everybody right here at the neck block, and I like to start with the fingers not even pushed down. I'm just resting on the string, and we just do what's called polishing the string. We just polish the string, and then I say stick the thumb. So we're polishing, and then at a certain point, the thumb sticks, and you get this motion. And for vibrato development, I've found that a little goes a long way. That would be plenty for a day, maybe even a week. Then I love actually using this D harmonic right here, right at the neck block. I touch first finger, and I see, can I do that polishing the string motion with my first finger? Now that is not, it doesn't sound exactly like vibrato, but it's the right idea. And if you can, and you'd be surprised how challenging this can be for people starting out. If it's a challenge, I love to have people do this and just try to raise and lower their right arm. And I see so frequently people go like this.
Yeah,
and so
linked together almost.
Yeah,
I've never tried this, but it sounds like it could be quite, hard.
It's a great exercise because you don't need to have the bass in front of you. You can do this while you're brushing your teeth or walking around outside if you don't mind looking a little odd. But it's a mental exercise as much as anything, just separating the two halves of the body. And if I found that if people can get this, so they can move smoothly over here and do a vibrato motion, it transfers fairly well over to the instrument. Then once you feel like you can do this, and you're not locking anything up, you're not pulling your shoulders up, you're staying nice and relaxed, I have people put the finger down. And only then do I have people start moving back to other positions, because a common thing for vibrato is people start to drop their elbow, and that makes it almost impossible to vibrate. Here at the neck block, it's just a very naturally perpendicular arm to the neck. So then when you come back here, you just have to make sure you maintain that angle, and then try second finger, which actually is probably our best vibrato finger. Try fourth finger, and I usually do third and fourth together. Do it without the bow, just get the motion, do it in the air, then. And when you're learning bass vibrato, the wider the better. The wider the better. Try to make a nice smooth line oscillation-wise with the motion, and you'll be well on your way to developing a vibrato. It takes time. People work on this all the time. There's so many other methods, but I found that that's a really good way for unlocking vibrato.
Well, that's the thing, it's fantastic explanation, really clear, really easy to understand, really practical, much like the lessons you put together, Jason, for this course. It's been a real pleasure being able to hear you teach the fundamentals, because I think you do it so clearly and it's so accessible. So if you want to learn more from Jason, please check out all the videos and courses that we list below. And if you want to hear him discuss the double bass, because it's his favorite topic, go and check out Contrabass Conversations. There's hours and hours, or days or weeks of Jason chatting about the double bass, and I know that you'll enjoy it as much as I have. So thanks for joining me today, Jason. Thanks everyone at home for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.